Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, going to watch a little bit of a rarity here. This thing is called Mystery in Dracula's Castle. Let's check it out. Our movie starts out in a movie theater where a couple of kids are watching a Dracula movie. One of those kids is Johnny Whitaker.
Who are you going to get for Dracula? I don't know. You would have been great. I know. Well,
Johnny Whitaker's going to shoot his own movie.
He's always going off your scout camp. So who's even who?
The kids stumble upon a jewelry store that just got robbed.
Nothing.
Did you see anybody?
No, we just got here.
Yeah, what's that mean?
We were over there at the movie at the Capitol.
Uh-huh. What about you? You kidding? I'm upstairs trying to get some sleep. That's what I was afraid of. They're gone. The Dormier jewels are gone.
The boys are spending the summer at some sort of seaside cottage with their mother, who's a writer.
Well, with the right makeup, it might work. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, you? Why not?
The boys gain a dog when a mutt comes through the window.
Cute. Hey, it's okay. We're not going to hurt you.
Oh.
Okay. Where'd he come from?
He came through the window. Found a whole mess of his stuff on my bed.
So anyway, they shoot their Dracula movie.
Stay behind that one and hit. Okay, now move forward. Why? I just have to have
This is
that
the
ring.
local jeweler.
Ask and you'll receive, is that it?
He wants a ring for his Dracula film. Meanwhile, the dog
I'm working hard.
Give me this, give me
is a
that.
thief.
You kids never grow up. Never learn responsibility.
And remember those missing jewels? Well, here's our jewel thieves. They happen to be hiding out in that same seaside town where the boys are. They're in a lighthouse.
Down to the cliff.
And of course, they stumble upon the lighthouse too.
You can get out of the lighthouse. Perfect. Why did I think of it before? Man, come on.
They're going to use it to be Dracula's castle. They meet Keith,
You want to explain yourselves?
played by Clu
I
Gallagher.
want me to call the sheriff and let you explain it to him.
The sheriff, for what for? We haven't done anything.
I think it's called breaking and entering.
Well,
I think that's the deal.
Keith has some fireworks up there, and he's going to let the boys hang out a little bit.
Come on, boys gotta go on home now. You can't fool around here. If you want to shoot fireworks with me, you go home right now.
And do the fireworks at some point.
That didn't work.
But the boys are being a little bit of a pest.
I know it's none of my business, and I just met you, but maybe the boys need more supervision. Maybe.
Enter Jean, the sheriff's daughter.
Gene, I'm doing a lot of writing this summer, and I just don't have time to spend with the boys that I want to. Could you go with them, kind of be with them as a friend?
oh sure, that'd be great.
So at one point, their dog, Watson, we know he's a thief, he went into the lighthouse and stole those stolen jewels. He ends up in a drain pipe where this guy follows him. But he's going to jump in the water and get away with those jewels.
It's real rubies and gold. Sure looks like glass to me.
Obviously, he brings the
Drac
jewels
doesn't
home.
wear it. That's dumb, because Dracula doesn't wear a necklace. Wears a ring. Why? It's part of the story, that's why.
They bring it to the local jeweler.
Not bad.
Yeah?
For a reproduction.
Reproduction?
Either the jeweler's a
Look
fool,
how it sparkles and shines.
or he's in on it. He agrees to trade him the Dracula ring for it.
Okay, I'll trade. Don't tell anyone, though. Don't want people to think I've gone discount.
Great, it's a deal. Then give him the necklace.
However, Leonard disagrees. He doesn't want to do it.
Aren't you finished yet?
So they know the kids have it,
Gotta be right. Necklace is a necklace.
and they're going to make a fake to try to switch him out.
Oh, there's Kid, Mike.
So they let the kids shoot the movie at their lighthouse,
I have to wear it. Yes, you have to wear it.
and when they get the opportunity,
What about getting this shot in a safer place?
they get that necklace.
How about
Oh, I've got it. Must have dropped when you fell.
And he purposely dropped it so that the kid would never be able to tell that it was a fake. Later on, the kid, Leonard, foolishly climbs down the cliff to try to retrieve his necklace, and he is successful. Unfortunately, he had a little bit of trouble getting back up, so the local jeweler, what is he doing there? Rescued him.
It's my necklace. Something's wrong. Not the same.
And 3 stones are missing instead of 2.
No, it's more than that. I just know it's not my necklace.
Looks like you got yourself a real mystery.
Leonard is convinced it's not the same necklace, so he wants to try and figure out what happened to the original necklace.
Which one?
If you want my opinion, Leonard, that's the same ordinary necklace you had before. Unfortunately, any collage I was working on, so I won't be needing the necklace anymore.
Anyway, with the movie done, they decide to have a screening.
Oh, there's that dog again.
During the screening, Leonard sneaks out and goes to the lighthouse and discovers his jewels are there, his necklace.
My necklace. Oh,
But before he can get out of there, the thieves come back. He jumps out, he grabs the necklace, and he takes off. But he does not get away. In fact, they grab him and they lock him upstairs at the lighthouse. They're just going to leave with the jewels.
What are you doing down here so late?
Leonard's missing. We think he's around here somewhere.
Oh, where? Around here? No, I don't think so. You're gotta be mistaken on that.
Well, his bike's by the pathway. Yeah.
So they capture those two as well and lock them up with Leonard. And while they're up there, they figure out how to let off the foghorn.
Those lousy kids. That foghorn's gonna bring the whole town out here. Let's get this stuff and get out of here.
And then the kids start shooting off the fireworks, which were stored up there, which is seen by everybody in town. And just as the thief is trying to get away, they hit him with another firework, and the car is over the cliff. The sheriff comes. The kids get out of the lighthouse, and the whole thing blows up. I guess those fireworks destroyed the whole thing.
This is it, and it's worth $100,000. Oh, good boy. Good dog, White.
Summer's over, the kids are leaving. They're going to leave the dog behind because it's apparently the town's dog, but Watson didn't want to be left behind. And that's our film. Alright. It's The Mystery in Dracula's Castle. This is a movie that showed up on cable, like on HBO, Showtime and stuff, back in the probably 1982, I think, is when it first showed up. I don't think I ever saw it, though, but I'd see the picture in the cable guide for it. A lot of kids my age at that time had the book for this, Mystery in Dracula's Castle. It was kind of a blue book. What this was, it was just like a small little children's book, basically. This was a show that was on, I think it was The Wide World of Disney back in the early 70s. And it may have been split over 2 parts, I'm not sure. Or maybe it was just one, I don't know. But anyway, that's where it was shown originally. And like I said, it showed up on cable in the 80s. And this copy here came off the Disney Channel. I'm not sure when it was actually broadcast there. But when you look on IMDb, there's not a whole lot of reviews for this thing. It's a rarity in that respect. This is not a DVD. This is a homemade DVD-R with some homemade black and white box art on it. So that's kind of nifty. Anyway, the movie is about these 2 kids who go off to some seaside community with their mother. Don't know where the father is. I guess he's not in the picture. But her mother's a writer, and they're going to spend the summer in some cottage somewhere. And the kids are shooting a movie on like the Super 8 camera they have. They're going to film a Dracula movie. The Johnny Whitaker plays the older kid, Alfie, and the younger kid is played by the guy who was in A Whale of a Tale. He played Joey in that movie. Anyway, they get involved shooting this movie. It turns out there's some jewel thieves nearby who've stolen this $100,000 necklace. They're hiding out in this lighthouse nearby. Now, the kids want to use the lighthouse as a shoot place for their Dracula movie. They want that to be Dracula's castle. They end up befriending the jewel thieves, and at one point, they're trying to make this fake necklace as well. Well, anyway, the necklaces get switched, and eventually the jewel thieves get the real necklace back. But the kid realizes that the necklace, his necklace, isn't the same one anymore, so he thinks something's fishy going on. Eventually, it all comes out, and the two jewel thieves are in cahoots with this local jeweler, the cops get involved and they get arrested, and that's pretty much our film. It's pretty hokey if you ask me, but you know what? It's fairly entertaining. I'm sure this kind of movie, if you saw it when you were a little kid, you probably never forgot it. But yeah, there's no Dracula. I was kind of hoping for like a spooky film, but it wasn't that. It's just some stuff with some jewel thieves. The guy who was in Sheriff Lobo, he's in this as well as Marriott Hartley. I said she's the mother here. And the babysitter, Jean, she's played by an actress, I can't remember her name, but she was in The Herod Experiment, which I just reviewed a couple weeks ago. And of course, Clu Gallagher stars as the main thief. His name is Keith in this movie. Anyway, that's it. Mystery in Dracula's Castle. I don't know if you can find this movie, but if you can probably track it down if you look hard enough. It's okay for what it is. Check it out. Leave some comments down below. Mystery in Dracula's Castle. Watch it. Bye.